This is 2 Peter, chapter 3, verse 8. But beloved, be not ignorant of this one thing, that one day is with the Lord as 1,000 years, and 1,000 years as one day. First and foremost, I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. Second, I want to give double honors and praise to the elders and apostles of GMS, starting with Elder Apostle Tahar on down. Peace and salutation to the hopeful elect. Shalom as well to the Akim that subscribe to the channel and that's out there laboring in sincerity and in truth. And shalom to the to the few Agua that do subscribe to the channel and do learn in complete silence, and for the children that learn as well. Shalom to y'all. Today's lesson is going to be a quick lesson. It's just basically going to be talking about, aren't you tired of living this life? Don't you want to reign? Don't you want to be with the Lord for 1,000 years? Which one is better? Living this 9-to-5 bullshit life, making Esau rich, or reigning with the Lord for one day? One day with the Lord is 1,000 years. Remember that. Let me get Revelations. Revelations chapter 20. Let me get Revelations. I'm just going to read all the way down to 4. And I saw an angel come down from heaven, having the key of the bottomless pit, and a great chain in his hand. This is not talking about a demon, a physical spirit. No. This is not talking about a spirit that's going to get chained and cast into... No, it's talking about a physical man. And he laid hold on the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil. Serpent is a deceiver, which is the devil and Satan, and bound him 1,000 years. It's peace. So once this happened, this is when the peace is going to officially start. Once Esau is put in these chains, peace. We're going to have peace. We're going to have peace. And cast him into the bottomless pit, and shut him up, and set a seal upon him, and Salakim, that he should deceive the nations no more, till the 1,000 years shall be fulfilled. And after that, he must be loosened a little season. Yeah, because he's going to be let go so he can gather the rest of those Edomites that's around the nations, Gog and Magog. He's going to go gather those up, and I believe Gog and Magog is over there in Russia, if I'm not mistaken. So I think he's going to go over there with most likely, probably with Putin, and he's going to probably go try to get all the rest of the sources that he can. He's going to try to make an ally with anybody he can to try to take us down, and it's not going to work because it's already saying what's going to happen. And I saw thrones, and they that sat upon them, and the judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahawashi the Hamashiach, and for the word of Yahweh, and which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither have received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands. So I'm talking about they didn't give in. They wasn't a slave to this system. They didn't care about this system. And there's going to be people that's going to lose their life because they don't want to give in to this system, and they're not willing to worship this beast-like system. This is the system of a beast, divide and conquer. This America, man, America is done. America's on his last limb of his last limb. So this devil is going to come down on us with great wrath, man. America's on his, it's done. It's out of here, man. We got to be cheerful and thankful. And give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi for allowing this to happen. Because America, now look at the time. Look how the days are speeding up, increasingly. One day is Monday. The next time you turn around, it's almost Friday. The Lord is not slack on his promise. He's speeding up the time for the elect's sake. He's making these days go by faster. But the rest of the dead live not. Slacking. Okay. But the rest of the dead live not until the 1,000 years were finished. This is the first resurrection. Don't you want to be a part of something big like this? Don't you want to be a part of this and reign with the Lord for 1,000 years? You know, don't you want to be a part of something that's your mind doesn't even, you can't even express it with words? Don't you want to be a part of something great? Don't you want to be a part of something historical? They still talk about the first Exodus to this day, and they still talk about how we got delivered. But this deliverance is going to come, is going to be mind-boggling, whereas though the first one is not even going to be talked about. This one's going to be talked about. Don't you want to be a part of a system that's ran by the Hamashiach? Don't you want to be a part of something that's really just? You know, for all you people out there, and I'm just going to consider, you know, with the best word I could use, for all you niggas out there, and that seems an ignorant person, you know, that love this system and love Esau the devil, you're going to go down with this devil. But for all you saints out there, and for all you ones that really truly call on the name Yahawashi, Yahawashi, and make him your hiding place, your dwelling place, he's going to protect us during that hell that's about to come. You know, because Jacob's trouble is it's really nothing else more I can say, only because it's already here. It just hasn't been manifesting such a big level yet. You know? And you gotta cleave on the best advice I can always give a person, cleave on to the Most High right now where he can be found. Because he's still a value. You still had the men on the corners, you still had the men on YouTube, you know. I'm not talking about those hostile pastors that be in those multi-million-dollar churches giving you prosperity. I'm not talking about prosperity teachers. No. They don't have the truth. And if they did have the truth, they're going to taint it. And they're going to get a watered-down version. Jesus is king type of thing. No, Yahawashi is king. And Yahweh is our power. But don't you want to reign with a righteous king for 1,000 years? Imagine that. 1,000 years straight peace. For 527 years, we've been in slavery. We've been enslaved by this devil. So we're going to give him double. That's why he's going in. That's why he's going in for 1,000 years, because he still got us in here. You know? And he's going to hope and pray that we have mercy upon him. And we're not going to have mercy upon him because he didn't have mercy upon us. You know? Don't forget what Amalek did to us on our way, the way that we was, you know, when we was leaving out of Egypt, you know, how he slaughtered our people. You know, and Amalek is the grandson of Esau. Man, this man's the devil. He just has to go. You know, he has to go. It's really no ifs and buts about it, because I want to reign with the Hamashiach, and Christ stands for anointed. I want to reign with the Hamashiach, the anointed, for 1,000 years. But the work has to still be done. The effort still has to be put out there. But aren't you tired of getting up, working for this devil? Aren't you tired of just having to just deal with the things you got to do? You got some Akim that got to pay child support. You got some Akim that can't even see their kids. Aren't you tired of the way that this fucked up, evil, sinister structure is gone? How they give all the rights to these women? And this is not a video to bash women, but it applies to who it applies to. I will say that. Because you women are going down too with this devil. Y'all want to cleave on to him and love his system? He let y'all get abroad, have all these fucking rights. Fucking women have more rights than men. We want a righteous kingdom. We want our women back. We want our children back. We want our land back. We want Jerusalem back. Those fuckheads over there in Jerusalem are not the real Jews, and they know they not. But their time is up too. Because they're going to go down in nuclear fire as well as America. Look at it, how y'all deemed us as terrorists, but now y'all being deemed as terrorists over there in Iran. You know, giving all praise to Yahweh Bashem Yahawashi. Bashem means in the name. You know, and it's crazy, man. And you know, every day, if your man is truth, always give praises to Yahweh, the Heavenly Father, and Yahweh Shah, who the world English calls Jesus Christ, because he's going to reveal himself. Whether if you like it or not, this man, he's going to reveal himself. And he is a so-called black man from the tribe of Judah. Remember that. And that's what we're waiting for. See, people don't want that. They don't want him to come back. They think they're going to have this man floating on clouds, bringing love and peace to everyone. I love you and you love me. No, hell no. Go ahead, this long curly blonde hair and these blue eyes. You know, no. That's not who's coming back. We know who's coming back. And Revelation chapter 1 states to you who's coming back. And the depiction of him at verse 14 does not say anything about his skin complexion being a whitish, I ain't even gonna say whitish, a reddish, or his hair being blondish, or his eyes being blue. No, it's a reason why those particular pinpoints describe how the Hamashiach looks, because he's not the author of confusion. So people can know. But the people that really believe, and you have people that read that and they still don't believe. Oh man, the Lord looks like me. That can't be true. But with that being said, we need to get our minds prepared, man, to pray more, beg the Lord more to come back. He has to come back and deliver us from this place. I want to know what peace is like. I want to know what a good day is like. I don't care if every day went good for me. It still couldn't compare to reigning with the Hamashiach. It never can compare. I don't care how good your days may go, it can never compare to reigning with the Hamashiach. People don't even live for 1,000 years. So think about that. It means we're not going to ever die. That's the pinpoint. We're not going to ever die. The average lifespan of a person is like, now it's like, man, the average lifespan of a person now, man, it's like you can't even put a pinpoint on it. Because you got young Jakes, old Jakes. And you start to see a lot of these women get mass judgment too. So for all y'all to think the Hamashiach is playing, he's not coming back, he's coming back. And he's coming back for his men that call upon him and sigh and cry each and every day for him to come back. This is what we want. We want righteous judgment. We want righteousness. Animals are not even put in order. You know? At one point in time, animals used to be fearful of men. Animals used to be very fearful, and men was not the blessing given to Noah and the rest of the people that came off the ark with him. Domain. You know? He had full control. They had the full control. That was part of the blessing. Animals knew not to cross man at that time. And even when Adam was around. So think about this. Now, you have animals that attack people. And you see shows called When Animals Attack. It wasn't like that back in the ancient times. We need order. This place is cursed and tainted. We have to leave from the United States, man. The United States is tainted. And it needs to be bombed out and depleted. Like it never ever existed. We need our land back. I'm not talking about Africa. Hell no. I'm talking about Jerusalem, the homeland. We need to reign with the Hamashiach for 1,000 years. Don't you want to live for 1,000 years? Ask yourself that question. Can you even imagine living for 1,000 years in peace? Not talking about 1,000 years living in a fucked up society, everything is flipped. Could you imagine new food, brand new food every day? Children that don't defy you. Your women are in order. You can live where you want. It's no more, you don't got to turn on you ain't listening to the news of Akims getting killed every 5 minutes. Little children being raped and maimed and being snatched up in sex trap. All that's not going to exist no more. Don't you want to reign with the Hamashiach for 1,000 years? Ask yourself that question. Ask yourself, really sit and think about that. Because we're not living in peace. The so-called happiness that you see on social media. Somebody take a picture, I'm happy. Man, you're not happy. We don't know what happiness is. You know, we don't know what happiness is. Getting a husband, getting a wife, all that. That's not happiness. Happiness, true happiness, is reigning with the Lord for 1,000 years. That's true happiness, and that's what we're waiting for. All the rest of you 2/3 ass niggas, man, and you simps and shit that love this place, and it's all you want. You feel me? Get rich or die trying, or I'm gonna make this money forever. This is a forever thing for me. Keep that mindset. But me, I want to reign with the Hamashiach for 1,000 years. Don't you want to reign for 1,000 years? Ask yourself that question. Ask yourself. Get yourself in line. Get yourself in order. Cleave onto the Most High. Cleave onto Yahawashi and Yahawashi while they can be found. Because the doors of mercy is almost closed. So with that being said, Shalom. But also think about this, Salakim. To live, is to be alive. We're in a dead state. Our minds is messed up. We're not living right now. We got to pay bills. We got to work. Man, don't nobody want to do that for the rest of their life. If you do, stay here in America. This was the place for you. This is where you need to be. But if you don't, come out of this, my people. And I'm talking to the elect. But this is only for the elect. An average so-called Jeep, nigga, this world is not going to understand this. It's not meant for him. His mind is blocked. But this is strictly for the elect, the election that's coming, the wedding. That certain people is going to be invited to the wedding. Don't you want to reign? And I know I keep saying that because I just want that to be put out there. We want to reign with the Hamashiach for 1,000 years. And it's going to happen. Just have hope. Just believe. Shalom.